Hi Aquarius, welcome to November. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And this month we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus on November 8th, and that's a full moon. And then on the 17th, Venus moves into Sag, which is favorable to your sign. On the 18th, Mercury moves into Sagittarius, which is also favorable to your sign. The Sun moves into Sagittarius on the 23rd. And at the same time, we have the new moon in Sag and Jupiter moving direct from Pisces. It will be moving towards Aries, where it will go into Aries in December. So anyway, let's see what the cards have to say for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for the month of November 2022? What's happening with Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know about love and relationships for November 2022? The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Six of Wands, the Star, the Seven of Wands, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So, the Seven of Swords, this is a card of, you may feel like someone is taking something from you or they're not being honest with you. Sometimes that's known as the Thief card, or someone's not being transparent. It can also mean that you've been avoiding an issue in a relationship. Maybe you feel like your partner is not telling you the truth, or you're not sure where you stand. You have the Eight of Swords, which is a card of feeling stuck or trapped. Maybe you're afraid to move out of a relationship or out of a situation that you feel is no longer serving you. The Ten of Cups is here, so I feel like there's a lot of love, or there has been a lot of love in the partnership. But things are maybe changing, or because I'm feeling, you're just feeling trapped or stuck. And with the Seven of Swords, you may not be, it's like you really need to, I feel like you're not telling people how you feel, or you're not, you're sweeping things under the rug, you're not looking deeper. The Eight of Cups is here, so you may feel like, I want to move on. I want to move away from something that was once good, but it's no longer serving me. Somehow I feel like this is not, but the weird thing is, I feel like that things are going to get better really soon, because the cards coming up in the future are much more positive. So you may start out the month feeling like, I think I need to move on. I'm not happy with my current situation, and it's no longer fulfilling me. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past, so you might be thinking of maybe starting your own business. I feel like there's some career aspect to this whole reading. You're looking for greater abundance and security. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who has a lot of independence in their life. They're doing their own thing. They're not, either you're managing your own business, or you're working in a situation where you're kind of in charge and you're not being micromanaged. So if you're not in a relationship, because sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can feel lonely. Like, I've been focused on material success, but I want someone to share that with, my success with. What good is having all these things if I can't share it? So maybe you've already left a relationship that was not fulfilling, and now you're looking for something else, or you're looking for someone that you can share things with. Coming up in the future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the Wealth card. and the Three of Pentacles, which is career success card. So I feel like you're moving into a very successful time, a time of abundance and recognition. So I feel that you might be leaving something behind for something better, and that's going to shift the energy. It may take a while for you to achieve your goal because you have the star here in the reading. The star represents hope. And the hope is coming, it's not going to be immediate overnight success, but you're going to have like little successes along the way. I mean, you've even got the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. So I feel like if there's some type of competition in a relationship where you're trying to, you're the favored person, you're going to win out against the competition. You might have to make some compromises with the Temperance card here. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's very different than you. And you have to kind of blend your energies. You might have to see things from another person's perspective. Maybe you're not seeing things clearly in a relationship. Because I feel that this energy doesn't fit the rest of the energy. Like, I feel like you're not seeing things. You may need to have a conversation. If you're in a relationship and you're having some issues, I think you need to talk it out. And I think that if you can talk it out and arrive at some type of compromise or see things from the other person's perspective, you could shift the energy where you go from wanting to leave to wanting to make things work, to feeling more secure in the relationship. Because I think at the heart of the relationship, there's a lot of love. The Ten of Cups here is someone that really cares about you. I don't feel like, I'm not seeing deception or, cheating or anything like that. Or even like disaster where a relationship, you got to stop giving your energy. I'm seeing that you have the potential to make it work, to make a success of it, to feel more secure, to get everything that you want. But I think that your mental state is being like you're thinking negatively about the potential of the relationship. So I feel like you need to talk to the person, because you might not be assessing things in the right way. Because I'm seeing nothing but success and overcoming problems. All you need to do is really compromise and talk it out and reach some type of an agreement where you're both getting your needs met. So I don't think you need to give up on the relationship. I think there's potential for success and security. But maybe you're just being suspicious because of past relationships. You're not valuing, like you're thinking, this can't really be possible because of what I've gone through in the past. And you're being extra cautious. And so you could be blocking the abundance that's coming your way. But I feel like you can be with someone. The Ten of Pentacles is being with someone, being in a state of abundance with this person. Like you're not just having love. And you have the Ten of Cups, which is, it's more than physical. Like some people connect because they have a strong chemistry or physical attraction, and it's more about sex than love. This is more about real true love, where the person, you're surrounded by someone who really cares about you. You're connecting with someone where it's about love. It's not about physicality. And the Ten of Pentacles is someone's going to be there for you. They want to build a happy home with you. They want to let you know that they have your back, that you don't have to worry. So if you've worried about finances in the past or you felt insecure financially, that energy is changing. I think you're coming into a period of abundance and recognition. There could even be travel. You might be traveling with the Six of Wands. But you're about to get some type of serious recognition for the work that you're doing. And success is on the way. Success is coming. And with the star in your hope, your wish fulfillment sector, I feel like a dream, a long-held dream or vision that you've had is going to be realized. Like especially over the next 3 months, the energy is shifting from feeling stuck, feeling trapped, afraid that someone's trying to take something from you, that someone's not being honest with you, that energy is going to shift to one of abundance and security and recognition. Because I feel like you're more important to this person than you think. So don't give up on the relationship. That's the feeling I'm getting. But find ways to compromise, find ways to communicate, and deal with whatever issues that you've had on your mind so you can clear the air and clear whatever's wrong, and so that you can experience the love and abundance that you can shift the energy. I feel like you could shift the energy from, feeling negative and stuck and mistrustful and cynical to one of acceptance and abundance and joy. So I feel like things are shifting. So don't give up on the relationship. Fight for what you want. Stand up for what you believe in. The Seven of Wands is here. You might have to set some boundaries, but I feel like you're on a trajectory for victory. But the only thing is you have to compromise. Like, you can't have it all your way. So let's see. Compromise is key. If you're having problems in a relationship, it's because one of you is not willing to compromise and try to create like a win-win where you're working with your partner, not against your partner. So let's see what the angels have to say for Aquarius. What do the angels want to tell you? Inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It's important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. So yeah, that kind of supports what I've been saying. Focus on the positive. Focus on, yes, things are going to work out, and visualize the relationship you want, because I feel like the energy is going to shift and you're going to find yourself in a place, in a state of grace, in a state of joy and abundance. So let's see what this lunar eclipse is going to bring. So this eclipse is going to be important to you because it's angular. It's going to be an eclipse in Taurus in the 4th house. So there are going to be some changes to your home life. Sometimes a lunar eclipse can eclipse someone from your life, but it's connected to, you have the moon connected with Uranus. The moon is at home in the 4th house. It's about nurturing, it's about motherhood, it's about self-care. And it's in Taurus, which is about, survival. And it's conjunct Uranus and the North Node, so it's time to focus on creating a home, a secure home for yourself. It's opposing the Sun, which is in your 10th house, which is your public house, your career path, your life path. The Sun is conjunct Mercury and Venus in Scorpio. So something is going to be revealed at this time. Someone may reveal their feelings for you. You may get communication maybe coming in. And Saturn is Saturn is squaring this full moon, and it's in your 1st house. So you have the Saturn energy. Maybe you have been feeling isolated from the people you love. Maybe you've been too severe or too cynical, because Saturn is like a cold energy. And it's squaring Venus and it's squaring Mercury. So maybe with Venus square Saturn, you may feel like nobody cares. Nobody loves me. I have no one. I'm all alone in the world. With Mercury square Saturn, it's hard for you to communicate. Like, you don't know. You can't put your feelings into words, or someone is afraid to communicate with you because maybe you've been giving the vibe of stay away. You've been, giving this cold vibe out. So you need to, with Saturn, show your more vulnerable side. Be more open to love. Don't have that you might be too serious and people feel they can't approach you. Or you may feel like you may be too critical and people are like, well, I don't know if I want to go and talk to this person. They're going to just chew my head off. So part of the problem, you're going to see, though, the truth is going to come out. because when there's a full moon, things get revealed. So you're going to see who really cares about you. You're going to see the truth about home and family. You might be shifting your career path. There are going to be some shifts. Mars is in your 5th house, so there could be the potential, and it's trining Saturn. If you're willing to take action, you could have a new romance. 5th house is the house of romance. It's also the house of children. So you could have a new relationship with your children. Maybe you've been isolating yourself from everyone, from home, family, the people that you love. There could be some new developments around children, around creativity. There could be a new creative project that comes up. But it's time for you to take action to bring more joy into your life. That's the ultimate. To do something, work that you love. To put yourself out there for love. Sometimes when Mars is in the 5th house, we have a love affair. And if it's trining Saturn, so you might be really selective. When Saturn is involved, Saturn is very discriminating. Like, you're not going to give your love to just anybody. And you're going to be very critical. So you might be very critical of your partner. Maybe you need to be a little bit more flexible, because we're all human beings. Nobody's perfect. We make mistakes. So you may want to drop your guard a little bit, be a little bit more flexible. Let love in. Mars is squaring Jupiter. You have Jupiter and Neptune in your 2nd house. So Jupiter in the 2nd can bring abundance in terms of money, but you might be spending it as much as you're making it. So you may want to just know your limits there. And if you're signing any contracts around financial matters, Neptune could bring confusion. Make sure you read the fine print. But on the other hand, if you're doing anything creative, Neptune in the 2nd house can bring money through creativity. So music, art, photography, poetry, whatever it is, you might be making money through some creative project that you absolutely love. Chiron's in the 3rd house, and it's sextile Saturn in the 1st. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you to have some kind of healing with friends and siblings. So the 3rd house is brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. Maybe you're reaching out to family, or family is reaching out to you, and you have the potential to heal those relationships. But you want to be, don't let that Saturn energy don't be too harsh or too rigid. Be more flexible, and you can reestablish a connection with family, with your brothers, sisters, your immediate family, and even friends in the local environment. There could be some communication that comes out. You could have a healing conversation that strengthens your relationships. So I feel like you're starting the month off feeling lonely, feeling cut off from loved ones. But then at the full moon, something gets revealed that changes the energy, shifts the energy. You see maybe where you've been pushing people away, and you start to be more vulnerable. You're more open to communication and healing. And it can shift the energy in a positive way. Because now you have, at the end of the month, on the 23rd, we have the new moon in Sag. And that's in your 11th house. And Jupiter starts moving direct. Jupiter has been retrograde. So Jupiter where is Jupiter? Jupiter's in your 2nd house. So if there have been delays around finances, when Jupiter starts moving forward, there's going to be a shift in the finance too. So you might be starting to make more money. More money is going to be coming in. Maybe things were blocked or stagnant. But the new moon in the 11th house, you could have a new beginning with a friend, a new friendship coming in. You might be joining a new group of people that are trying to make a difference in the world. Whatever work that you're doing, it's going to bring in abundance. Jupiter, because this new moon is trining Jupiter and trining Neptune. So whatever work you're doing with this group, with these friends, it's going to be creative. It's going to be something you're really enthusiastic about. It may have to do with some kind of spirituality or helping others. You're going to love the work that you're doing. But you also have the potential to do something creative, do something that brings healing to your life. You have Venus and Mercury in the 11th at the same time that this new moon is happening. So Mercury means it can bring messages or ideas. Venus can bring love and money because the 11th house is the second house from your career. So you could have the potential to have a shift in your career where you're making more money. As I said, Chiron's in the 3rd, and it's sextile Mercury and Venus in the 11th, so there could be some healing conversation. If you've been cut off from friends or the groups that you were belonging to, there could be some healing going on that brings you back together, so you're not, you don't feel so isolated. So really, try not to be cynical this month, especially around the full moon, because I think the energy is shifting and you have a potential for a new start or a new beginning that brings you where you're more social, where you're connecting with people and you're working toward a common goal. So you could have a healing with family and your relatives. You could have a healing with a friendship. You could even have the potential for a new romance, a romantic encounter, if you're not in a relationship. But there are going to be some shifts in your home life. You might even be thinking about moving to a new location. Because Uranus in the 4th house, you're not settled. Uranus brings surprises, Uranus brings changes. But it also wants to free you. So you might be freed from maybe early childhood programming that have prevented you from connecting with people. And so you might, when you have that healing take place, you're gonna feel like, okay, I'm not alone. I do have people around me that care, that love me, and want to be part of my life. So don't be afraid to drop your guard and reach out to others, or at least answer when they reach out to you. I mean, they might be reaching out to you, because I feel like messages are coming in and the energy is shifting. So you're coming out of a dark time and moving into a more a positive phase in your life where you're going to feel supported, you're going to feel loved, you're going to feel like you have a home and family. So this is my my forecast, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated with you, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what's going on in your life. This is a general reading, so it may not apply to everyone. So if you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we can get you scheduled. In the meantime, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I think by the end of the month, this is when this new moon is going to be right around Thanksgiving. So for those of you celebrating, it could be a new beginning with home and family, where you're connecting with the people that you were maybe distanced from. And it could represent freedom, because you're no longer feeling stuck or trapped. But now you're allowing abundance to come in. You have a chance for a new beginning. So embrace the new, embrace the opportunities and abundance that are going to be coming your way. And enjoy November, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.